Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you've been looking for a way to elevate your Savage Crucible figures to the next level, well, the gang over at Harvinger Studios has you covered. Today we're going to be looking at the Savage Crucible Deluxe Dungeon and Savage stand sets. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Over the past year, Articulated Empire has become your trusted online retailer. They carry all the latest lines like Mythic Legions, Valaverse, AWOC, Zesray Studios, and much, much more. They ship your items quickly and securely. You'll be quite happy with how Steve and his team follow through with their care and attention. Articulated Empire also offers free shipping over $75 and no tax except for Illinois residents. So head over to articulatedempire.com today and build your empire. So like I said, today we're going to be taking a look at the Savage Crucible Savage stands and the Deluxe Dungeon accessory set. Very long awaited feature here that the fine folks over at Savage Crucible have been working on. And for full disclosure, yes, they sent me both of these packages for free to review for you guys, but I had already made an order for each one of these, so I had an order come in as well. So now I just have double the stands because I got a lot of Savages, and we want to see them stand up properly. But you know, you don't have to be a Savage Crucible collector to collect these stands. These stone bases are going to work very well for anything you want to use, you know, in that fantasy or even that gothic superhero realm. This is bonus inside free card and blind bag weapon. That's really cool. We have 3 of the stands. It comes with 2 rock pegs, 6 rock pegs, 2 medium rock pegs, 12-foot pegs, include 4 rockwork stands. Oh, 4 stands. I thought it only came with 3. These are going to be $13 when they're up for order on the site, and which is really cool. $13 you get a free card and a blind bag weapon. Man, I cannot talk today. So yeah, let's open these up and see what all the goodies that are inside. And also we're going to be taking a look at this massive set that also comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 of those stands. You can actually see how big they are. They're a lot bigger than I expected. And with this set, we're going to get some blood splatter, some broken weapons, some accessories like this pile of skulls people have been asking for from when they would see these sitting around on their table at shows. We've got some rats, some metal chains, a monitor lizard up there. So yeah, a lot of goodies in here, and I'm expecting there's probably also going to be a card and a blind bag weapon, chain shackles, figures sold separately, lots of skulls. And then you can see, this is kind of neat because the stands are in this kind of like Superman S shield shape. And so they're kind of showing you how you can kind of like put them together to make a more horizontal, or if you want to do something more circular. It says, bring your Savage Crucible collection to life with the epic Deluxe Dungeon Rocky diorama bases designed to elevate your figures literally and visually. I tried to say that earlier, but not nearly as succinctly as that. So let's get both of these beautiful sets opened up and take a closer look at all the Savage goodies on the inside. All right, I'm interested to see how these are actually laid out in here. And my goodness, they are a lot larger than I thought they were going to be. That's a good like 4.5 inches right there or so. We can see some of the goodies on the inside, and we want to make sure that we don't forget our card. So let's see what we get here. Want to make sure I don't trim the top of the card any. So let's see what we get. And let's see what we got here. Oh, I believe I have this one, Falco. I believe I do have this guy. I think I've gotten him before. So that's cool. I've got one to trade. And then let's take a look at the goodies. Here is the blind bag weapon. These are the real star of the show here. For those that are collecting, I really like the purple ones. Those are my favorite. And if you want to learn all the names and the different versions of these, because all these weapons have a name, just go to the website, savagecrucible.com, click on lore. I believe that's where it is. Ooh, my goodness, look at this. This is beautiful. I'll have to look up on the website to see who I got, and let's do that right now. Yep, this name is the Shiver Maw. Like I said, just go to savagecrucible.com, click on lore. Underneath it'll say checklist, and then it'll have all the figures, the weapons, all the little accessories. Then there's one that says power weapons. You click that, and then you'll see all the different colors and all of their names. And I love this one. I do not believe I have this one, so that's pretty dope. And then let's take a look at the stands themselves. Yeah, these things are pretty beefy. These are some substantial stands, and I'm here for it because I got a lot of Savages, and boy, they'd you know, sometimes it's a struggle to get them to stand up properly. So there's a lot of things you can do here when you put these together as far as like a display option. So one of the things that you can do is you could put them together in this configuration here. You could put 3 of them together like this. You can put 4 together like this and have a configuration of 4 to make a base, a larger base. You could do something like this and have them a little more in rows, like more horizontal rows. So this shape lends itself to a lot of design options. So just play around and see what works best for your aesthetic and your shelf space. And then here we have the little bag of goodies. So it looks like they are on a sprue, and then we get some rock pieces. Now these are going to be fillers for where you don't want to show just like the empty holes, right? So you get a couple of these medium-sized pegs to go in here and fill in, and they blend in very nicely. That works really cool. You get 2 of those, and then you get a bunch of these little bitty ones that kind of go in here and kind of fill in all the little spaces. So let's plug up all the holes here, and then let's put in just one of these little foot pegs, and they're pretty easy to take off of the sprue tree. Let's fill that in, and then I can see where this is probably going to go. I'd like to see if this is hopefully not going to happen, but I'm wondering, like, are these foot pegs going to come with the foot? Oh, I like that they have a little opening on the bottom, as you can see, to where you can help sort of like push them out. That's really cool. But there you have it. You can plug your figure on there, and hey, the foot issues are now gone. The guys will stand on the stands no problem without falling out. And let's see, does it come? Yeah, I figured that was going to happen, but hey, maybe that's an easy way of getting your foot pegs back out of the bases. So now that we've taken a look at these, let's turn our attention to the Deluxe Dungeon set. All right, so with this set, we're also going to get a card. You know, now I remember why I cut them. Because I'm always like they won't tear properly. Let's see what we get here. Let's see. Ooh, we get a set of swords. The Calamity Blade. I don't know if I have this card or not. I'll have to double check my little collection. I'll show you. I think I found this on Amazon. It's like a 5x7 photo album. And this is what I keep all of my cards in. And so, you know, you can kind of put them in here. I do, you know, put one on each side. Let's see here. Do I have the Calamity Blade? I do have these. So I have another card to trade. So I'll stick this in the back later, for later on, for trading. And then let's check out what we get here in the blind bag. I feel 2 little swords. So, let's see. Hopefully they're 2 sets of blades that I need. I do have these. I do have the little frost-bladed swords. I do have these. So I will not be I'll offer these up to my my chat group and see if any of my friends need them. We always trade weapons. Another thing I wanted to show off is the fact that if you open the back of the package and pull out the insert, you do get a full map of the world of the Crucible, which is really dope. And if you don't have one of the Varnox the Unchained figures yet, where this first was available, then this is a good way to get your hands on a full map. You can trim that out, frame it, put it up, keep it so that you can explore the world of the Crucible as it expands. But digging into all the stuff that we get here, let me get the boring stuff out of the way. We do get the foot pegs for the stands. I guess they're not terribly boring because without these, they're not really stands, are they? So you do get 2 sprues of that. You do get 4 of these bases that we just took a look at. So I'm going to be up to, let's see, because I got 2 of each of these sets. Man, I'm up to 16 stands. Still don't have enough for all my figures. As far as the diorama pieces that you're going to get this hollowed out set of rock and stone, which can fit in any kind of photo background. So any of you toy photographers out there, you're definitely going to want to pick these sets up, even if you don't collect this line. You are going to get 2 of these rock formations to plug up the holes. We saw those a minute ago. You're going to get 6 of these little rock formations. So you're going to get 6 of those to fill in the holes. So that's really nice. You're going to get 4 of these little rat formations. And, I think, yeah, they are all the same. Yep, those are all the same. Same mold, same paint job. Looks really cool. And the little rats are made onto the little bases. So you're going to get 4 of those to help beautify your dungeon. And then, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. You get 8 of these really wicked skulls. And let's see, are they all the same? No, they are not all the same mold. They are going to vary. One's got a crack on that side. One's got a crack on that side. Let's see how many different molds we get. Probably just those 2. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing. But yeah, so you get 8 of those. You do get this really nice blood spilling effect, which is really cool. This is really nice if you don't have any blood effects already from places like Canna Beams. They have a ton of really cool blood effects. And then you get this really cool base. This is so dope. I can see so many people using this right here. You've got an arm up for this skeleton here, and man, this is just beautifully painted. You've got looks like a pelvic bone right there, another bone sticking out over here, a femur. Yeah, this is wicked. Part of a rib cage, and then it's got a little split here and here. And one of the things you get in the set is this broken sword, which is absolutely beautiful. I love the detail. I would love like a full sword of this. It looks so good with that beautiful paint wash and patina. But you can take this and you can stick it all the way in. You can kind of wedge it in like right there. But that's just the sword that comes with this set. If you've got other weapons, let's see what works here. I'm sure all manner of weapons are going to work here. So you can stick, if you've got a larger sword like that, you can put that in there. You can wedge, an axe blade in there. It will hold. Trust me, it will hold. You can get it to rest in there. Maybe an axe would fit better right there. But you could do that. You could do a spear tip. Wedge that in there really tight. So that's really cool that you can, even if you're not collecting the line, this is a really cool set to pick up for dioramas and world building, and then photo backdrops. And then you get this really wicked monitor lizard, and this thing is really dope. You can see how big it is. We've got a nicely painted tongue here. I like the eyes. The paint job on this is really nice. I'll have to find out if Nicole painted this. I did watch their live stream the other night. I don't know if they talked about who painted this or not, because I know that she used to raise reptiles. And Nikki is the one who came up with the paint scheme for this Shield of Dezera figure here, based on, I believe she said it was a... she's going to be mad at me if I get this wrong. I believe she said it was some type of
Let me think about it. It's going to come to me. It's going to come to me. Don't send me any hate mail, Nikki. I'm going to remember. But this thing is beautifully painted. It looks very realistic, not very fantasy at all. Like very realistic. The each one of the legs is on a ball joint, so it can move, and it even kind of moves. Yeah, I wanted to take it off to see. Yeah, it's a ball joint, and it kind of moves realistically the way these guys would actually move. The tail is not articulated in any way, but that's okay. It's a little stubby, thick tail, and you get these little legs back here. But the neck, look at this. The range of motion on that neck is dope. That's really, really cool. I really like that. I want to say that this was like I don't know, a lavender ball python or something like that. I remember there being something about purple. So lavender, is that correct? Man, she's going to be so mad at me. I couldn't remember on the fly. But beautiful paint job here. And so, yeah, let's, one of the really cool things about the, oh, you know what? I forgot one thing to show you guys. This thing that I'm most happy about. You get 2 sets of these metal chains, which are really wicked. They're real metal. You get these little plastic clasps, and then they plug in the holes. So like you can plug in one there and plug in one here. And then let's, what do you want to do is like pop their hands off and then take the chains. Talk about torture. They've removed their hands. And then pop the hands back on. And then you have your figures sort of chained to the base, which I just think is really dope. I'm using the Shield of Dezera figure here because the other figure that I have out is Varnox the Unchained, and I don't think the Unchained would like for me to chain him up very much. I don't think he would like that. But yeah, I just think that right there is wicked. Like that's totally wicked looking. I love that. I love the way that looks. That's pretty dope. I didn't put any pegs in for the feet, but I do like the way this looks. And I can see, you know, somebody raging because they're chained up. That just looks so wicked. Oh, this is dope. I gotta tell you, man, this is a lot of stuff that you get in this box. And I don't even have everything really shown here. There are some more skulls and rats and pieces, little rock pieces that I haven't even used. This guy over here is dead and has the blood splatter on the ground. I mean, like there's so much in this package, and I had to go back and look and see what I paid because I couldn't remember. I paid $24 for this set, which is ridiculous for what you get. Now, bear in mind the fact that Savage Crucible, a lot of times they will put up the pre-order pricing at a little markdown, a little discount for those who pre-order and get their order in soon, and then there's a little markup later on. So when this set comes out, it may be $30. I don't know. I actually don't know the pricing of this when it hits the website. I don't know if it was mentioned in their live stream last week or not. I'll try to find out between now and posting the video, and if I find out it's going to be cheaper, I'll just put the price in the corner and you guys can see. But yeah, I mean, even at $30, like if I had paid $30, I feel like this set is worth it for everything that you get, considering the versatility of this. If you are a action figure photographer, if you like to build dioramas, you could use this for any number of things, not just Savage Crucible. It's going to fit a lot of different figures. Will the foot pegs fit for every range of figure? Probably not. I don't know if every figure company makes the same diameter of foot peg. I don't know. So I don't know if your G.I. Joes are going to fit on here or your McFarlane. I'm not sure. You know, somebody else who has the time to devote to that can weigh in on that. But these things are phenomenal and I love them. And I'm glad I've got 2 sets of these because this is a dope set. So definitely hit up there. They're going to be having an in-stock sale soon where these are going to be available for all things Savage Crucible. Be sure to hit up their website. Like I said, I just wanted to be clear that yes, the fine team over at Harvinger Studios did send me both this and the stands to review. So thank you guys. shout out to you guys for sending them to me for an early look. I really appreciate it. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. Hit me with a subscribe if you don't mind. It costs nothing. It's absolutely free, and it really helps out the channel. Be sure to check out our podcast called Across the Toyverse. Comes out every 2 weeks wherever you get podcasts. And be sure to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector, Mark, and I'll see you in the toy aisles.